And welcome back to the GTO League. It's time to get the points season back up and running. It's time for the second half of the season. Race 6 out of 10 grade runs here at Trial Mountain. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. Qualifying has been ran through. It is time to get the race going here. We got some of the best online drivers ready to go at it here tonight at Trial Mountain. It is going to be a fun one. This tough road course nestled in the rolling hills of the Midwest of North America. What a beautiful scenery beautiful scenery here, and it's going to be a fun one to watch here with some of the best drivers. So qualifying has been gone through. We are going to go through your starting lineup. Let me see. So rolling off P1 will be Matt Polio. He has grabbed the pole here tonight. He's been really fast throughout practice and qualifying, so it's going to see what he can do here tonight. Rolling off P2 will be two-time league champion Rashad Metze, currently in the longest winless streak in his career, going to try to break it here tonight with another points win. Rolling off P3 is the highest driver in the points right now without a win, so he's searching for his first win of the season. Javen Tucker's going to roll off P3 in the number 99 car. Rolling off P4 is the current points leader, Dante Cuarto, rolling off P4 in that Porsche 919. Rolling off P5 is the hot rookie of Gavin Morrison. He's looking to get his first career win here tonight, so it's going to be nice to see what he can do here tonight. Rolling off P6 is going to be Jack the Pack. It's going to be good to see what Jack McKevitt can do here tonight after coming off a win last week in his class in the multi-class event. Rolling off right behind him is Colin McKevitt. Colin McKevitt is only two-time winner this season, so it's going to be cool to see if he can get his third win of the season here tonight. He's going to start mid-pack. Rolling off P7 is Colin McKevitt. Rolling off P8 is going to be Nicholas Collier. Nicholas Collier's going to try to build up some momentum. Has had a couple good finishes here and there, so he's still looking to get things back on track here in the latter half of the season. Rolling off P9 is going to be Landon Beach. He's looking to get some momentum building as well. Not really had the best start to the season, but it's a new half of the season, so he's going to see what we can do. And rolling off P10 is going to be driver of the day, Zay Smitty. What a wheel man that is. Rolling off P10, it's going to be good to see what Zay can do here tonight. And last but not least will be E3. E3 did not join us for qualifying tonight, so he will roll off at the back of the pack. So it's going to be nice to see what E3 will be able to do here tonight. And as always, the Grand Tourism Online League is brought to you by Metze Painting, where improvement is their specialty. And the Grand Tourism Online League is also brought to you by our fracking operation, where our mining funds our entire online racing league. And we're going to interview some drivers here tonight. Let's start off with the pole sitter. Let's see if we can find Matt Polio. Hey Matt, you're rolling off on P or on the pole here tonight. How's it feel to get that extra bonus point and set her on pole here tonight for the 30-minute race? Yeah, I guess he's not answering. So, anyways, we're gonna see if we can start to talk to P2. Rashad Metze rolling off P2 here tonight. How you feeling about the racetrack and the car?
This is going to be a fun racetrack. I feel like the gap between all the drivers is pretty tight, so everybody's going to have to stay on their toes today. It's just trying not to make mistakes, trying to stay consistent, trying to get that pit strategy right. All the things are going to come down to what makes a good driver, and this is going to be a really fun race, and I'm super excited, Miles.
Well, good luck to you here tonight. Rolling off P3, we're going to start to talk to one more driver here. Javen Tucker's rolling off P3. Hey, Javen, you're rolling off P3 here tonight. Been pretty fast throughout qualifying and practice. How you feeling going into the event tonight?
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Javen Tucker is not going to pass post-race inspection since he did not go through with his interview. No, just kidding. And we're going to get ready to get this thing underway since all drivers are ready. We're getting ready to go trackside. So, we've got 11 cars in the race here tonight, so it's going to be a fun one. Got a packed track, packed full of talent. It's going to be interesting to see what these tires and fuel have to do and how it changes the race here tonight, because there is tire and fuel, so these going to be interesting to see what drivers go for it early, put it on the softer compound to start the race, and what drivers go with the softer compound to end the race. So who will win here tonight? As the lights are getting ready to go out. Green, 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 we are racing here at Trial Mountain for the Metze Painting Champion Series. Side by side, today's dive down to the turn one. Matt throws a huge block, snaking all over the straightaway. Oh, a little pinch there. Gonna send Rashad Metze back a couple car lengths. Javen Tucker right on his bumper in the grass almost as they go through the first turn. Some drivers already starting to fall back a little bit. A lot of contact through that first section there. But we got to fight for the lead. Oh, Metze is off the track, hard to the wall. Heavy damage to the left front end of that car. That is not a good start for Rashad Metze there. Hopefully he'll be able to bounce back here. Gonna have to fight that damage. Gavin Morrison already up in the P3 after the first lap turn of events. Javen Tucker trying to track down that leader of Matt Pulio. Will he be able to do this? We are side by side back here for P5. Metze trying to gain some position back. Still has that front end damage. Gonna be costing him a little bit of time here on the racetrack. Ooh, he's gonna dive bomb it though. He hits the rear end of Dante, sending Dante wide. He's gonna slip to his inside though, as Dante's gonna slip in behind as they go back through the S's, you could call them, on the back stretch. This is one of the more difficult parts of the racetrack. The elevation changes really upset the race car. Even with as much downforce as these cars they still get a little upset there over the humps and hills that this racetrack has. As Matt's got out to about a second lead here, but Tucker is closing the gap a little bit using that slipstream down the front straightaway as the first lap is completed. Gavin Morrison was the fastest car for a majority of practice here today, so nice to see him up in P3 already. Going to see if it'll be a good run for him here tonight. A couple drivers opted to start this race on medium tires. So it's going to be interesting to see as Dante and Rashad Metze are battling hard back. Oh, Metze goes off the same corner he went off last time around. That corner has not been good to him at all. He's going to lose some more time. This is not the start to the race that Rashad Metze wanted. Now back in P5 after starting P2, he is going to need some good strategy to get him back in this thing, as that front end damage is pestering him a little bit, as E3 is already up about 5 spots from where he started back in P11. So he's making a pass down the back straightaway. 3 cars under a blanket going into the hairpin turn. Jack going to the inside of Rashad Metze for that P6 spot. They're going to be side by side racing here. Rashad Metze with a purple sector though. Fastest lap in this race does get another bonus point. 1 point may not seem like a lot, but 1 point there, 1 point here, it all adds up in this really, really tight championship battle that we have going on so far. Nicholas Collier sets a purple sector. Pulio with the fastest lap so far. Javen Tucker hanging with him. About 7/10 off of him at the moment, waiting for Matt to make one slip up. Gavin Morrison is the highest car to have started on soft tires, so it's going to be interesting to see how this tire strategy plays out. Will the mediums be faster in the long run, or will the softs be better? There will be a mandatory tire swap, so they will have to change compounds here. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of tire compounds that these drivers go through. As we're looking back from the rear bumper of Landon Beach, battling back here for this P8 spot. Ooh, some bumping and banging. Little contact there between the two, between Colin McKevitt and Landon Beach, as Colin McKevitt slips past him into the P8 spot. And we got a battle heating up here for the top 5. Rashad Metze is going to slip past E3 after a slow corner exit by him. Metze is bound and determined to make his way back to the front. It's going to be interesting to see if he'll be able to get that car back to the front. Another thing to keep an eye on is most of these cars are hybrid cars, since they fall under the LMP1 category. So it's going to be interesting to see how these drivers save battery, because that battery will definitely give them an extra boost boost and help out with some lap time. So who will use the most battery, who will try to conserve the most, and who will save the most in the end and try to recharge the battery over time. As Metze currently set the fastest lap on the racetrack, 1:37.403. So that one bonus point is his so far, but we still got a long ways to go here in this race. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. David Tucker has cut the lead down to about 5/10 now, as he goes with a purple sector there through Sector 1. Sector 1 is one of the more technical and tight spots on the racetrack. A lot of tight turns, really easy to mess the exit up. Ooh, Tucker is on the bumper. He's going for a pass side by side for the lead down the back straightaway. Tucker looking to the outside. Matt Bulio is going to have to tuck in behind. He dives into the inside though, side by side. This is what Gavin Morrison wanted to see. Gavin Morrison is closing in fast on these leaders as they battle side by side, a little bumping and banging. Here as they go down into the corners. These drivers are going at it still side by side. Trucker's gonna try the top or crossover move, not gonna be able to get there though. He's on his bumper though. Side by side yet again. Gavin Morrison has joined him. Oh, Tucker went wide, almost spun out. He's going to lose a bunch of time, but Gavin Morrison is now right with the leader, Matt Bulio. 3 cars still under a blanket within 4/10 for the lead. What a race for the lead here that is going on so far. Things really starting to heat up. Gavin Morrison, one of those drivers competing for Rookie of the Year. Can he get her done tonight? Looking for his first career win. Dante's closing in on these leaders now since they're battling so hard. Jave and Tucker all over the rear bumper of the number 3 car. Ooh, Gavin Morrison went off the racetrack. That's going to cause him to lose a lot of time. And those two battling was able to let Matt slip away a little bit longer. Gavin Morrison does have some front end damage. That's going to cause him to lose some time. See if Dante Cuarto is able to get past him here on the straightaway. He goes for a pass to the inside. As Metze is making up some time, he's closing in on this top 3 battle as well. Nose to tail for P3 here. As we go through one of the most difficult spots in the racetrack. Looking back from the back bumper of Dante Cuarto's ride. Listen to that turbo spool up as it runs down the straightaway. Javen Tucker, or Rashad Metze going for a pass now, trying to take his time, trying to gain some time here on Gavin Morrison. This E3 has moved up at the P6, kind of settled in a little bit. He is starting to gain some time on the leader though, got a long way to go. But the battle is on for P4 here. Metze is right on Gavin Morrison's tails. While these drivers getting about near half a tank left, will they be able to make it on one stop of gas is the thing, or will they try to save? Metze trying a little crossover move, couldn't quite get the power down. Beautiful camera shot from the top of the cliff as they head into the tunnel turn. One of the tunnel turns. Metze lost a little bit of time there. These two battling has allowed E3 to close in a good little bit on this top 5 battle. As Javen Tucker's closing in on the lead yet again, but he does have right front damage. Not sure what happened to him. It's going to cause him to lose some more time. Pretty evenly spaced throughout the top 6 now, but all of them are within 5 seconds of the leader. So still within fighting distance as we get to about the 10-minute mark here coming up. we're going to look from the in-car camera. On E3's car, he's to make his way through the tunnel. Ooh, a little loose moment there. You see him working the wheel. You see him flying down the straightaway. Look at how much the camera's shaking due to all the bounces and bumps on this racetrack. We're 180 miles an hour into the corner. Metze has slipped past Gavin Morrison for that P4 spot. Yeah, those softs of Gavin Morrison are about 3/4 of the way gone through, while these mediums are still holding up pretty well on most drivers. But fuel is going to be a big thing. Who has saved the most fuel and who's going to be able to go the longest? Oh, we got a 3-car battle now for P4. E3 has caught Gavin Morrison. Morrison trying to hang out on those worn tires. As Gavin Morrison's going to lose P4 on the short, P5 on the straightaway. Here comes Zay. Zay's going to go a lap down, unfortunately. As Metze continues to march forward, he is determined. He has cut off a lot of time on the leaders. Oh, side by side for the lead now. Tucker trying to make it past Pulio. Matt has a lot of rear end damage. Not sure if the drivers made contact there or not. Ooh, here comes Dante for P2. He goes way out wide, makes contact with the wall. Metze is now closing in on the top 2-3 battle. This has allowed Matt to pull away yet again as these two are battling hard. 3-car battle for second place. Bump drafting down the back straightaway at over 185 miles an hour. Metze looks to the inside of the corner, gets blocked by Dante. Off the corner now, trying to get a run. Here comes E3 into the picture. What a race we have here in the top 3. All these drivers trying to gain some ground before these pit stops are going to take place about halfway through. Will these drivers try to split this race in half, or will they try to run long if they're on medium tires? Oh, these cars under a blanket now. What a battle here. Who can get the power down the straightaway better than the other one? Will Metze get a good enough run to try to look for a pass on Quarto as they go into the corner? Nose to tail end the turn 1, the dirty air. It looked like it upsetted his car a little bit. Oh, this battling back there is allowing Julio to extend his lead. Metze is working hard trying to battle off E3. He is hard charging. After starting in the back, he is up in the top 5. It looks like those softs on Morrison have just given out as he's fallen way back. Got a 3-car battle going on for P3 here. Metze is trying to get back up to where he was to start this race. He currently still has the fastest lap of the race, as they are closing in on Javen Tucker here. Everybody's tires getting pretty worn, slipping and sliding around. Dante is going to be the first one to duck on the pit lane. It looks like he's going to get 4 fresh tires here. It's going to be interesting to see what the tire change will be. Gavin Morrison is going to join him on pit road as well. He's going to get 4 fresh Goodyear tires, it looks like. As here comes Dante into his pit stall. He's going to get 4 fresh tires and a full tank of racing fuel. But the battle is on. It's not quite halfway yet. I think right at the halfway point now. So will those drivers that just pitted, will they be able to make it to the end? They may have to do a little bit of conservation. so it's going to be interesting to see what they will do to try to make it to the end here. Ooh, looks like Tucker may have made some contact with the wall there. We're going to lose a lot of time here taking fuel. This Metze is trying to hold off E3 here. Julio is extending his lead to over 2.5 seconds now. It's going to be interesting to see what these drivers can do on some fresher tires. A lot of drivers opting to go to the softs in the second half. Here goes Collier's in his pit box right now getting 4 fresh tires and a full tank of racing fuel to make him to the end. As here comes the leaders on pit lane. Matt Polio is going to stay out though. Tucker, Metze, and E3 all pull down in the pit lane in the group. Look like Matt is going to try to play the long game here. Jack also makes it to pit lane. James Tucker getting 4 fresh tires and a full tank of gas. Rashad Metze getting 4 fresh tires as well. So is E3, and Jack McKevitt is pulling into his pit lane as we speak. Gavin Morrison is going to overtake the P2 spot. He's on mediums now, so he may be trying to play the long game. He's going to move with the P2, he's going to cycle out. Metze is going to take over. Ooh, Metze jumped the spot in pit road there. Looked like he may have taken a little bit less gas than everyone else. As Tucker and E3 opted for a full tank as they're nose to tail. Still a 3-car battle here. As Colin McKevitt and Landon Beach are on pit road as we speak. Morrison out there on mediums now. And Polio, your leader, comes down pit lane. Now he's the one that stayed out the longest on the racetrack. So how much time will these guys in second place, how much time will they be able to gain? What a race has been so far, and this strategy is heating up. What a battle we have here. 5th through 6th under a blanket now. These guys have been going hard here from just outside the podium. As E3's looking for a way to get around Javen Tucker here tonight. Here they come down the front straightaway. Matt Polio exiting pit lane, but Gavin Morrison is already up to speed. It looks like Matt's going to be able to keep the lead now. He did not take near a full tank of gas. Will he have enough fuel to make it to the end is the question. Could that have won him this race? Took less fuel than anyone else. Metze faster. Purple first sector there. All these drivers on softs now. Morrison is the closest to the front that's on mediums now. So will these softs fall off before Morrison's mediums? Morrison be able to hang on? Does he have enough fuel to make it to the end actually? Side by side now from P4, E3 is going to be able to clear Javen Tucker. Dante wants a piece of the action as well as these 2 orange and blue cars are going at it for P5. About a 5-second lead now for Matt Polio. He is pulling away. He's pretty much dominated this race so far. If he's able to close it out, it will truly be a dominating win. But we still got about 10 minutes to go in this thing, so anything can happen. And does he have enough fuel to make it to the end, or will he have to go into fuel save mode? Because those guys like Metze, E3, and Tucker, they all took a full tank, so they all have more fuel. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here toward the end of this thing. Matt Puleo is looking for his first career win here tonight. Can he get it done? Gavin Morrison, the top two have never won in the series. Can they hang on? Metze is in the longest winning streak of his career. He's hungry for a win as he's about to make a pass for P2. Here comes Rashad Metze trying to make a pass around Gavin Morrison, trying to use the outside lane there, but that allows E3, that's almost 3 wide there for a second. All these drivers gonna slip past Gavin Morrison. Gavin Morrison went from 2nd to 5th in one corner, not a corner, but man, Metze now has E3 and Javen sniffing on his heels here. Ooh, a little loose moment there out of E3. That's gonna allow Tucker to gain some more time. So here comes Dante trying to look for a pass. Ooh, Morrison slides way off the racing line. It's going to cost him a lot of time. Unfortunate turn of events. But man, it's now between these two. Matt Puleo has out to a 9-second lead now. Does he have enough gas with about 8 minutes to go? Does Metze have enough time to track him down? He has been the fastest car out on the racetrack the last couple of laps, but he has E3 and Javen Tucker right on his heels. Dante Quarto trying to get a piece of this action as well. He is the current points leader. Can he gain enough time to get in this fight for a good points day? Back straight away. 3-car battle still pretty much there, about dead even between all of them. A battle back here for 10th. Collier is going to allow the leader to slip past. Collier is going to go down a lap. Metze is starting to cut into that lead just a tad. Does he have enough time? With about 7 minutes to go as Matt Puleo sets the fastest lap of the race. If Puleo pulls this off, he will get a max points day since he won the pole. Fastest lap, and if he wins the race, man, what a day it would be for him if he can pull this off. Battle starting to heat up here for 3rd. Javen Tucker, ooh, a little slip up there, was right on the tail of E3 for that P3 spot. Now looking on board with Javen Tucker as he navigates this road course. Metze back where he started this race after some early race incidents. Can he piece together some good laps? Ooh, Metze did set the fastest lap of the race last time around. Metze does have more fuel than Matt. Will it come into effect at the end of this thing? Do they have enough gas? I don't think Morse is going to be able to make it to the end. I think he's in maximum save mode back here now. These drivers all over the racetrack. Tucker looking to the inside for P3 on E3. As they dive into the first turn, Tucker's going to take P3 away. Ooh, some contact between a lapped car and Rashad Metze. Metze is not happy about that at all. That's going to cost all this top three a lot of time. As Zay's going to move way out of the way for these drivers. So they're now coming up on the lap car of Collier. They're going to just go around him there on the straightaway. It was the car of Landon Beach that made contact with Rashad Metze. So I'm sure there's not a heavy moment between all those. But we have got a pack formed up now. Tucker, ooh, the nudge to the back of the 17 car of Metze. Metze way off the racing line. Javen and E3 go through. Tucker gave him a nudge and he's going to go up to P2 now. As Rashad Metze has gone around an unfortunate turn of events here at the latter half of this race. Not what Metze wanted to happen. As Morrison is going to have to dive on the pit lane to get some more fuel. Some tight battling there and an unfortunate turn of events for Rashad Metze. Javen Tucker now with the fastest lap of the race. We enter about 3 minutes to go, so it should be about 2 laps to go here. Still a good battle going on here for P2. Zay's made heavy contact with the wall. He's way off the racing line. A lot of front end damage to that race car. As you can see that these two are on the same straightaway. Will this be the last lap or will there be one more? They're bump drafting down the straightaway trying to catch the leader. Doing all it can take. Together again this straightaway to try to catch the leader. That's been out to just a 10-second lead, so unless something really drastic happens, he might have this one. May have this one put away. They're spread out throughout the racetrack now. The only thing that really could drastic happen would be if Matt were to run out of fuel, but I think that he's going to have just enough to finish this race. Will Tucker and them be able to get to the line in time to start another lap? This will be the last lap for the leader. But if Tucker and them can't make it to the line, that'll seal the deal. Oh, they missed it just at the line. Tucker and E3 are going to have to settle for P2. And Matt Pulio has this one in the bag. He can coast around from here since the other drivers did not make it. Another lap before the timer went out. Jack's going to come all across the line. He's going to finish P7. Colin's going to negotiate the last couple of turns. He's going to finish P8. Collar's going to finish P9. Atlanta Beach P10. Zay Smitty, but through the S's for the last time. What a race it has been for Matt Pulio here tonight. Been a couple races we've seen him in the league. Great to have him back, and what a show he has put on here tonight. Pure domination. Fastest lap in qualifying, fastest lap in practice. And he is going to round the final 2 turns. Down the final straightaway, Matt Pulio is a Grand Turismo Line League winner. Matt Pulio wins it at Trial Mountain. What a race and what a finish. Strategy made a huge stand here at the end. Celebrating at victory lane. Matt Pulio is your winner here tonight. Let's see if we can interview him. Matt Pulio, you are a first-time winner here tonight. How does it feel? And man, what a dominating race for you. How was it? Well, congratulations on your first win, and what a points day by you, so congratulations. Yeah, Matt Pulio is a first-time winner, so nice to see a new winner here in the league. Let's see if we can roll through your results. Javen Tucker's going to roll out P2, so let's see if we can talk to your P2 finisher. Javen Tucker, you finished P2. How was the race here tonight, and what'd you think? You did end up with fastest lap.
Well, I'll tell you what, Miles. The race was not bad as a driver. I'll tell you what. I don't know how it looked to the fans, but I do know that I had an absolute blast racing with the guys today in these cars. You know, it was fantastic. Glad to come away with P2. Got fastest lap. Thank you for having us today, Miles. Incredible. Thank you for the fracking money that you have given us to race in this league. It really means a lot.
And just thank you that. Just hearing that from the drivers, that means a lot for me. You know, all the work that we put into our mining operations, and you know, we're going to start up some strip mining soon to try to even make some more cash inflow, and hopefully a casino later
Thank the
on.
Lord.
Congratulations, Javen Tucker, on finishing P2. Let's see if we can talk to your P3 finisher. E3 finished P3. Let's see if we can talk to him. E3, you finished P3 here tonight. How was the race, and how did the strategy work out?
I think I did alright. I kept getting really tight in the S's. Could never really time going down the straightaway for the runs, but capitalized when other people made mistakes.
Congratulations on another podium here tonight. What a great race. And that's going to round out your podium finishers as we're going to go through the field real quick. Matt Pulio wins his first career win here tonight. He's going to finish P1. P2 is Javen Tucker. P3 is going to be E3. Fourth is going to be Dante Cuarto, the points leader, so a decent point day by him. P5 is Rashad Metze after a heartbreaking incident with the Lats car there at the end. We are going to have some... the GTO officials are going to have to take a look into that incident. Rolling out, or finishing P6 is Gavin Morrison. Strategy didn't quite go his way at the end. Jack McKevitt is going to roll off P7. 8th, Colin McKevitt, he's going to finish P8. And 9th place is going to be Nicholas Collier, getting a nice top 10 finish. Landon Beach is going to finish top 10. Let's see if that stands. And 11th will be Zay Smitty. And Zay Smitty has been voted driver of the day. So let's talk to Zay Smitty. Zay, you are driver of the day. How does it feel to be driver of the day yet again?
Man, it feels great. I mean, I just can't thank enough of these fans. They're the best fans in the world. all the sports. I can't thank them enough for their support, and you know, I gotta say something about that damn Toyota. I don't know what his problem is, but I think we need to get rid of him or talk to him about his driving.
The GTO officials are
walks,
taking a deep look
walks
at
like
this.
crazy, and yeah. But thank you, Miles. Thank you for everything you do. We
Congratulations on
appreciate
Driver of the
you.
Day
You're
yet
the king.
again. If there was a championship for Drivers of the Day, you would have already clinched that title. So
Oh, yeah.
congratulations, Zay. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up as we finish going through the finishing lineup. And everything is pretty much a great race here tonight. Great turnout. Thank you to everyone for joining us here tonight. We hope to see you next week for Group C's at Le Mans. It will be the throwback race, so everyone bring your best throwback schemes. It's interesting to see who's going to be able to bring it home tonight. But Matt Pulio is your winner. Thank you for watching the Grand Turismo Online League Metze Painting Champion Series. See y'all next time.